Equity or debt, which funding is right for your business? If you are a founder or SME owner looking to raise capital, making the right funding choice can make or break your business. Let's simplify it today. What is equity funding? Equity funding means raising money by giving up a percentage of ownership in your business. You bring in investors, angel investors, venture capitalists, or private equity, and in return, they get equity or shares in your company. The good part? You don't have to repay the capital like a loan. You get strategic partners, and your financial pressure is lower in the short term. The downside? You dilute ownership. Investors may want a say in your decisions. And the more you raise, the less control you retain. It works well for early stage startups with high growth potential, but limited cash flow. What is debt funding? Debt funding means borrowing money that must be repaid with interest, typically via banks, NBFCs, or private lenders. Benefits? You retain full ownership of your company. It's structured, predictable, and often cheaper in the long term. But it creates pressure on cash flow. If revenue is inconsistent or you're not yet profitable, debt can be risky. Debt is ideal for stable SMEs or businesses with predictable cash inflows. Equity vs debt comparison. Let's break this down side by side. Criteria: equity funding, debt funding. 1. Ownership. For equity funding, ownership will diluted. For debt funding, fully retained. 2. Repayment. For equity funding, no repayment. For debt funding, yes plus interest. 3. Risk. For equity funding, risk will shared. For debt funding, risk business bears it. 4. Best. For equity funding, best high growth startups. For debt funding, best stable SMEs. 5. Control. For equity funding, control will shared. For debt funding, control retained. Which one should you choose? It depends on your business stage, risk appetite, and growth plan. 1. Early stage, pre-revenue. Consider equity. 2. Growing with stable cash flow. Explore debt. 3. Want flexibility? A hybrid model, mix of both, is also an option. And remember, funding isn't just about capital, it's about control, risk, and long-term value. At Elevate Business Solutions, we help founders like you raise the right kind of capital, equity, debt, or hybrid, through structured planning and virtual CFO services. Want to talk about your funding options? Visit us at elevatebusiness.in or DM us now. Like this video, share it with your founder network, and subscribe for more content on finance, growth, and capital strategy. Thanks for watching.